A major property agency in Singapore has just been censured by the regulator, and the reasons go far beyond one rogue agent. This case raises serious questions about how closely property firms are really watching their own salespeople. In December 2025, the Council for Estate Agencies, or CEA, issued a letter of censure to ERA Realty Network, one of the biggest real estate agencies in Singapore. The decision was made public in January 2026, following multiple breaches of industry rules linked to weak supervision and poor internal controls. A letter of censure may sound mild, but it is a formal disciplinary action. It signals that the regulator has found real problems, even if the case does not yet cross the line into heavier penalties or a disciplinary committee hearing. At the heart of the case was ERA's failure to properly manage and supervise one of its salespersons, Abel Ang Pejong. Over a long period, this agent repeatedly posted inaccurate and misleading property advertisements. These were not small mistakes. CEA had already stepped in as early as March 2022, advising ERA to closely vet this agent's listings before they went public. Despite those warnings, the misleading ads continued. The agent was fined multiple times, with penalties adding up to tens of thousands of dollars, and was even suspended. Yet the breaches did not stop. To the regulator, this showed that ERA's supervision was not effective, even after clear red flags and enforcement actions. The problems did not end there. During a suspension in January 2024, the agent's public profile remained active on ERA's own findpropertyagent.sg portal. In fact, the profiles of 2 other suspended salespersons were also still visible. This meant members of the public could still see and potentially contact agents who were not allowed to operate at that time. CEA found that ERA did not have proper systems in place to ensure suspended agents were promptly taken offline. Another lapse involves something even more basic. When an agent is suspended, their estate agent card must be returned. In this case, ERA had no clear system to track whether suspended agents had handed back their cards. The card was only recovered after CEA stepped in, highlighting yet another gap in internal controls. Taken together, these issues painted a picture of weak oversight. Not just a single mistake, but repeated failures to supervise, to enforce suspensions properly, and to safeguard public trust in the property market. ERA has since said it is improving its systems and tightening its processes. But the regulator's message is clear. Large agencies are expected to actively manage their salespeople, not just react after problems explode. So here's the question for you. In an industry built on trust and big money decisions, should regulators go even harder on agencies that fail to police their own agents? If you found this breakdown useful, remember to like, share, and subscribe to 2230 for more clear and no-nonsense coverage of what really matters in Singapore.